Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today lecture is about the kurtosis, and this is the continuation of the last lecture. In last, we have completed this skewness. Kurtosis is basically the next measure in which we have to measure the peakness and flatness of the distribution. As we can see, these three distribution in front of us. So they have different names basically, technically. If a distribution is more peaked, like this blue one, this is called the leptokurtic distribution. What does it called? This is called the leptokurtic distribution. And this yellow valley distribution will be called a platycurtive distribution. Like the plate ki tarah, it's having more spread. So it's called the platycurtive distribution. And the peaked one is called the blue one is called the leptokurtic distribution. And these both are known to be the symmetrical. है तो वो सिमेट्रिकल एक सिमेट्रिकल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की डेफिनेशन होती है कि उसका मीन सेंटर में लाई करे तो इस ब्लू वाली का भी और इस येलो वाली का भी सेंटर में ही लाई करता है बट दे आर हैविंग मोर एंड लेस स्प्रेड ना तो इतना कन्फाइंड किस्म का स्प्रेड अच्छा होता है याद रखिए और ना ही इतना स्प्रेड आउट होना आपकी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का अच्छा होता है कि बहुत ज्यादा उसमें डिस्पर्जन हो जितना आपका कर्व फ्लैट होता चला जाएगा उतनी ही डिस्पर्जन डाटा की बढ़ती चली जाएगी विट इज नॉट अ गुड साइन जितना आपका पीक होता चला जाएगा ऑल दो हमारी जो है डिस्पर्जन तो कम हो जाएगी बट उसका हमें डिसएडवांटेज एक हो जाएगा कि हमारा there are two types of error basically जो कि अभी हमने नहीं reach किए और this is beyond of your limit but I just want to tell you the disadvantage of this कि अगर आप सोच रहे हो कि जितना confined हो गया आपका closer हो गया है आपका curve तो उतना तो अच्छा है मिस की dispersion कम हो गई और center में mean आ गया but my dear there are two types of error type 1 and type 2 error so the type 2 error is more dangerous in that case if you have to like this distribution, blue distribution, then your type 2 error will be increased, which is more dangerous for your data set. So that's why we have to say, ना तो ये blue वाला अच्छा है हमारे लिए और ना ही ये yellow वाला. Although this is the central one, which is quite seems to be the reasonable curve. And this is a symmetrical as well as the blue and yellow, but having the normal spread as well as the mean is in the center and with the normal spread, this is called the technically mesocurtive or normal distribution. जो हर normal distribution होती है, that is a symmetrical distribution. But every symmetrical distribution is not the normal distribution. Like this blue one is a symmetrical distribution, but it's not called the normal distribution. It's having the highest peak, so it is the leptokurtic. Yellow one is called the platycurtive. And this the center one is called the mesocurtive. Yeah, normal distribution. These all are symmetrical. Okay. So the expression kurtosis is used to describe the peakness of the curve. It can be the peakness and the flatness, both. It is actually the measure of outliers present the distribution. For example, जितना spread होगा ज़्यादा outliers की वजह से ही जा रहा है ना आपका right left data. So that's why हम उसमें outliers को भी this is one of the advantage that we can tell us about the outliers as well. So this is basically tell us the shape of the distribution. Now, all frequency curve expose different degrees of flatness and peakness. A measure of kurtosis indicates the degree to which a curve of a frequency distribution is peaked or flat. Kurtosis indicates the degree to which a curve of a frequency distribution is peaked or flat topped. Can be measured through the moments M4 divided by M2 का square. Okay, so we have already known कि हमें M4 कैसे calculate करनी है, M2 कैसे calculate करनी है. When we have already done the M1, M2, M3, M4, the moments about mean, yes, central measures. So we can easily calculate the B2. Now, some specifications over here. If B2 is equals to 3, these are the measures for numerical measures on which we have defined. If B2 is equals to 3, the distribution is said to be this central one, mesocurtive. The distribution is said to be normal, and the curve is normal curve called technically mesocurtic. MESOKURTIC. It's mesocurtic. अगर आपको कोई कहे मेसोकर्टिव डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कौन सी होती है तो आपने कहना है दैट इज अ normal distribution. And every normal distribution, please keep it mind, every normal distribution is a symmetrical distribution. But every symmetrical distribution is not always the normal, because in तीन curve में से just the black one is the normal distribution, ना तो ये blue और ना ही ये last वाला. Okay, so if B2 is greater than 3, अगर B2 हमारे पास मैयर जो हमने ये देखी है, ये B2 can be calculated with the help of moments M4 by M2 का स्क्वायर से. So इस B2 की हम डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं. If it's equals to 3 exactly, so this is called the mesocurtic. If it's greater than 3, then it's called the leptocurtic, like this one. And if it's less than 3, so this is platycurtic, like this. So these are the three measures to which we have defined the peakness or flatness of the distribution. The vacancy distribution, this of the test scores of the 40 students in educational events and evaluation. Calculate the coefficient of kurtosis. This is also called the coefficient of kurtosis. B2 is called the coefficient of kurtosis. So this is the class interval and this is the frequency. So I do recommend कि इस वाले question पर we have to do the complete Myers. Like M1 से लेके M4 तक कैलकुलेट करेंगे हम इसे, और उसके बाद क्या करेंगे B1, B2, and then we will interpret it.
Thank you very much for watching my video. Please, if you like it, subscribe it as well. Thank you.